What's up guys, sharkeatyoshi here again, bringing you another VGC battle. And in this battle I'm going to be bringing you a live recorded battle, not live recorded, but a recorded battle from the May International Challenge, where I had a really nice match with this opponent that you guys are going to see right now. So let's go ahead and talk about the teams, and then go ahead and get started with the battle, because I do think this is a lengthy battle. So anyway guys, my opponent is running a Rotom Heat, a Salamis, a Kang, and last but not least, a B Sharp, while I'm running an Amoonguss, a Rotom, Wash, a Mega Kang, and last but not least an Azumarill. So let's go ahead and get started with the battle and see what happens. Oops, let me go ahead and lower the volume here on my DS. For some reason it was on. So anyway guys, he's gonna go ahead and send out his Kang and his Salamis, well I'm gonna go ahead and bring out my own Kang and my Amoonguss, so he gets a really good lead off because he's gonna get the Intimidate and do wonders to my Kang. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for my Mega, and then I think I go for a Rage Powder and a return onto the Salamis. Surprisingly enough, he doesn't go Mega, and which is very interesting because he allows me to get my my Rage Powder off. My Amoonguss should be able to resist this really well, or at least take it really well. He's going to do a significant amount of damage because it is a very high, especially attacking move on a Amoonguss. But Amoonguss is a very is a special attacking tank. So as right here, you guys are going to see that the Intimidate really did affect me really hard. So he's gonna go for the return on the Amoonguss, try to knock me out. He doesn't, because of course he doesn't go Mega. So I'm gonna go ahead and retrieve my Amoonguss, bring in my Rotom, so I can go get a free burn on his Kang. And I think yes, he goes ahead and goes for his Mega form, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to knock out his Salamis, but he's gonna go for his Rock Slide. And as you guys can see here, this is a Life Orb Salamis, which is very interesting. Most Salamises you see are choiced so they can be very fast and knock out guard chops and stuff like that with his Draco Meteor and various moves like that. But I'm gonna go for the free Power Up Punch, try to get +1 because he did intimidate me. So try to get all my power back up. So you could tell right away this and oh my goodness, I'm only at 1 health, so you can tell right away his Kang is adamant, max attack, max everything, max health, because it was able to take a lot of hits relatively well. As you guys can see here, it took this hit so well. If that was a Jolly Kang, I would have been able to knock it out, and he would not have done so much damage to my own Kang. So you can tell right away, I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolt on the B Sharp, do significant amount of damage to that. He's gonna go ahead and return his Kang, and what I should have done here is that I should have burned the Kang and then return his B Sharp, but I don't. So I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch and not knock out his B Sharp, which is so crucial, because now he's going to be able to knock out my Kang, and from here you're going to see why not knocking out that B Sharp is so crucial, because it really does suck. So I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt on his Rotom, because he gets a really good switch off into his own Rotom. He gets a really good switch off, switching out his Kang and bringing in his Rotom. So he's going to go ahead and switch out his B Sharp and bring in his Salamis, get the Intimidate off, and this guy's just getting really good switches off. And you can tell right away his Rotom is also not very it doesn't do any damage whatsoever. It's mostly like specially tanky, because you can tell right away because it takes this Hydro Pump relatively well. Most of the time my Rotom will knock out a Rotom Heat at that level with a Hydro Pump. So you can tell he invests a lot into special attack. So he's going to get a burn off on my Azumarill, and my Azumarill is completely useless at this point unless I get a Belly Drum. But even like that, there's no way Azumarill will survive a Thunderbolt on the from that Rotom. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Amoonguss. He's going to go for the Draco Meteor on my Rotom and do significant amount of damage to it. And he is in a very good position. Of course, he's going to knock out his Salamis with the Life Orb, but he already done enough damage as it is, and his Rotom can clean up from here on out. So the Agave Berry will proc. I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt, trying to go for the Thunderbolt on the making really bad plays here. So he's going to go for the Thunderbolt on my Amoonguss, knock it out. My Amoonguss just didn't have any more health left, and there's really nothing I can do. He got very good switches off. My Rotom is very weak, and my Azumarill can't really do anything to his team. So right here, I do. He's gonna go for the Sucker Punch on my Rotom, knock it out, which really does suck. But Azumarill versus the world. I'm gonna go for the Aqua Jet, knowing that his Rotom is the biggest threat here. He survives it. He goes for the Thunderbolt on my Azumarill. My Citrus Berry will prog, but it really doesn't matter at this point because his B-Sharp has priority, and his B-Sharp will knock out my Azumarill. So really good match. Showed a lot. It showed that I needed a lot of work on this team, and keep in mind that this team wasn't complete and wasn't finished, and the time when I was playing this team, it wasn't how you say, it wasn't complete. Like, this Azumarill didn't have Protect, and the Gava Berry was a very bad choice on the Rotom, and I did switch out the Amoonguss and remove the Effect Spore and put Regenerator on him, and now this team is so strong, so awesome. I don't know if I want to take this team back into the June International Challenge or bring another team. I don't know. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Very good battle from my opponent. Very good switches off. Very high level of play, and it helped me get better, and it helped me become a better player, and you know, stuff like that. But anyway, guys, tell me what you guys think about this battle, and until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later with more battle videos. Bye, guys.